A song that, if we had a song to pick that has been the most influence to the audiences we've played to this year, I think all the guys would pick on this one. It's meant a lot to our group personally. And more than that, a lot of young people have identified with it, and it's helped them with their daily life. It features Sherman, so maybe he's got a few words to say about it.
I'd just like to say that, well, as Joe said, we're just extremely happy to be here, and God has really blessed us just to be in a place like this with so many people who really know what we're singing about. And we've had a lot of fun tonight, talking about different things and having fun, just as what you call good, clean fun, the type fun that we Christians can have more than anybody else. But if we really wanted to really leave you a message, this song would just sum it up. The reason we can have fun, the reason we enjoy life so much, and the reason we seem so happy is because we actually are. Because Christ is in our lives, and He's given us joy and peace and happiness. Not the joy that the world can give you, because that only lasts a little while. But when you really are in the will of Jesus Christ, He can just take you from one plateau to another. He just keeps taking you higher and higher. And the beautiful thing about it is you don't have to come down from this joy. Even in the midst of turmoil, you can have peace within because you've really given your heart to Christ, and He's going to help you over those rough spots. In Los Angeles at Teen Challenge, I had a chance to see drug addicts, alcoholics, and just all sorts of people find that joy and that peace and that happiness that I'm talking about tonight. And one young man in particular told me, he said, "Sherman, all of my life I've been searching for the answer." He said, "And I tried to find peace and happiness. I tried to find a reason for living through drugs." He said, "But little did I know He was right in front of me all the time. I'd heard about it all my life. I've heard about Jesus, but I hadn't accepted Him. But," he says, "since I've accepted Him, I have all that I've been searching for and more besides." So tonight, if there's somebody out there who doesn't really have the victory, you're living beneath your privilege because Christ wants you to have that victory. And all you have to do is just reach out and touch Jesus and let Him make you higher than you've ever been before.
Day begins, my trouble gone away. I can't remember how it was. I used to worry almost every day, but something's made me higher than all the words I could say. So take my hand, just let me tell you about new life and so much more. 'Cause Jesus made me higher than I've ever been before. Now I can love, oh, I know it's from within. There's no need to hide anymore. Listen, all of my brothers, and we can all begin to love one another like we never had before. Oh, take my hand, just let me tell you about new life and so much more. Oh, because Jesus made me higher than I've ever been before. so much more. Oh, because Jesus made me higher than I've ever been before. Oh, yes. Jesus made me higher than I've ever been before. Than I've been before. Than I've been before.
Wow. Do a little more.
Apparently, some of you out there know him. If you really know Jesus, just say, praise the Lord. You know, it's no harm to praise Jesus. You know, he doesn't get mad at you. He loves the praise of his people. He's just like a good father, and when he can see his children, right now, he sees his children down in Richmond, Indiana, praising him, and he smiles and he says, you know, I kind of like that. Jesus, the master of this world, talking about love. If you really want to love, if you really want to really win people for Christ, just let Jesus love through you. Because on our own, we're helpless. But through Christ, he can just fill your heart with that love that people can just see and identify with. And he can just love us to him. And then you'll be able to say like us,
Now I can love. Oh, I know it's from within. There's no need to hide anymore. Listen, all my brothers and sisters, and we can all begin to love one another like we never have before. So take my hand, just let me tell you about new life, so much more. 'Cause Jesus made me higher than I've ever been before. Oh, yes. Jesus made me higher than I've ever